And we are live, so I have to scoot back here a little
We'll
bit.
adjust ourselves.
We'll adjust ourselves and get us ready.
Good.
And wait for viewers to kind of roll in.
If you will.
Yes, yes. So if you are watching this now, hello out there in YouTube land.
Buenos Monday.
If you're watching this at a later date, this was recorded live in front of a studio audience. No.
That's right. We have a studio.
It was
studio
recorded
audience
live in front of you.
in front of our cats. They're watching us.
And in front of the cats.
They be our audience, but always,
Oh, yeah.
even when they shouldn't be.
John Kyle says, hello. Hello, John.
Hey, John.
Hello. Happy Monday. Monday fun day. So, yeah, Mondays, but it's okay. We're getting stuff done and had a crazy week. So now we're getting settled in.
Mm.
So we've got some viewers, so we could start if you like.
I think we should. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of
Living the Scream. The behind the scenes of The Mummy and the Monkey Show.
Oh,
Well,
the Mummy and the Monkey's hairy, scary. Come on.
Hangout.
Hang out, yeah.
And The Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout.
Yeah.
We have a Facebook Live show on Friday nights. We are The Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook, where we host cheesy B movies, cheesy sci-fi movies, and we dress as our alter egos.
You betcha.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hello, Randy.
Randy.
Posting right now, hello from Minnesota.
Oh, cool.
Yay! MN, that's Minnesota, right?
If you want to be.
I think. Or Maine? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I think Maine's MI. That's Michigan. I don't. You think
MI is Michigan. You would think we would know our own states.
Our postal names now by shipping stuff all over the world, but
Yeah.
Oh, why bother knowing all that stuff? The computer will tell you all that, right?
Just Google it. Yeah. So, what green drink is this? An Ecto Cooler?
You wish, right? No.
Yeah.
Tonight we are we are enjoying a very upscale malt beverage called Steel Reserve Spiked Tropic Storm.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Spiked Tropic Thunder you might not want.
We are getting some storms outside here
There
in
you
Cleveland,
go.
Ohio, but they're not really tropical. It's been kind of cold and rainy most of the
How
day.
apropos name-wise almost. It's not tropical storms.
But we can have tropical thoughts while we drink this lovely green drink.
We're very classy. You're drinking out of your
Kentucky bourbon ale.
which I wish I had instead of this. And then I'm drinking out of my authentic Cold Bear wine.
Ooh, someone
glass.
asked if the thumbnail was David Lee Roth.
Well, you're going to have to stay tuned and find out, Pilgrim. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to podcast number 20.
Podcast number 20.
Oh, yeah. So we're enjoying this. Hopefully we won't be too slurry through the as the show goes. But we'll see.
No, I think this is fine.
8%. 8%, guys.
All right.
Ooh.
So we had a great Friday show
It was
on the Harry Scary Hangout.
Yeah, we tried something different.
And we have the archives. We have 46 episodes now listed on our Facebook archives.
Lofty Moose in the house.
Hi, Lofty Moose. Your pins are on the way. I'm going to ship them out tomorrow.
That's right.
They're all packed up.
And the show was good. We tried something different in lieu of a movie. We showed a bunch of shorts, what they call shorts or short subjects.
Some short films.
From
And
the 1950s and 60s. They're really funny, like about personal hygiene, dating.
how to date in the 1950s.
How cockroaches are born and how they thrive in your house, things like that. Fun.
And how you can spray chemicals in your kitchen.
Yeah,
No.
that was pretty shocking when they were talking about how they treat the pest control that you can do on your own. This chemical that they could buy, I heard it was banned in the 80s.
Chlordane, and it was banned in 1983.
And but the way they administered it in their house to in a powder form and in a little sort of a squeeze thing, you could like puff it all around the corners, and then the shocking thing is the liquid form of it, where they were saying that take out all your silverware drawers and then slather the bottom of your silverware drawer with this chemical. And put them back in and put your silverware back in.
That was a frightening educational video from the 50s, because it made me think how did people even survive the 1950s if you're putting all these chemicals all over everything?
Well, we're here.
But now here we are in 2019, and there's Roundup in all of our food.
Oh well, even in your Cheerios, everybody.
Yeah, it's even in Cheerios.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, geez, but it is what it is. It's the way of the world. We're still alive. You know, we might get measles again. So you know, if you were born after
We might need measles shots
born
again.
before 1989, you
Ah.
might need measles shot.
Weird stuff. Weird stuff.
Weird
We
science.
won't dwell too much on the
Nah.
current events.
No.
This is a diversion to escape.
Yeah, but
a
the
little
show,
bit.
but the show went off without a hitch. It was fun. We actually had a great time. People seemed to enjoy themselves in the
Yeah.
in the small subjects that we showed. So it was good. We had a great time.
It was a lot of fun, and it was a little break from the regular movies we play.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's every now and then we try to mix it up with a different type of format as far as what we show. But we are going to be off this Friday.
Yes, we are off this Friday from Facebook.
It's April what?
The 1950s, that's how you get giant ants.
That's right.
Ah.
See, giant ants.
There you go.
Ah, just smash the word
But,
up. But
yeah, this Friday.
What is
so
it,
we're
the
going to
third?
be, that's May 3rd already.
So it's the 3rd. We're not going to be. We won't have a live show. But
So we will not have a live show Friday, May 3rd, 2019.
because
I'm going to be in a movie.
oh,
Yay.
that's right. You're going to be. You have a part in it in this movie
Yes.
about.
It's
cryptids.
like a flashback reenactment scene, and it's going to be done by a group called Small Town Monsters, and they put together lots of videos about cryptids, you know, like Bigfoot and things of that sort. So on Facebook, they are Small Town Monsters, and the next project they're working on is a film called Momo, the Missouri Monster. So it's it'll be fun. So yeah, it's a 1-day shoot, but of course it's this Friday. So but nice guys, and I like what they do, and the videos are put together really well. I think they have stuff like on Amazon and stuff online you could buy streaming. And they have little trailers and teaser videos on their Facebook.
Yep. Hey, thanks.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you,
Brothers.
Buckaroo. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun. So yeah, you've been studying the script and
So,
you're
yeah,
learning your lines.
Yep, I gotta learn my lines, get stuff ready, and I'll be a girl from the 70s.
Aw.
That's all I'll say. It's a 1970s scene.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be pretty groovy.
Lots of hair.
Yes. Well, I got, kind of lots of hair.
Oh, those kind. I think about some other kind of 70s scenes. Don't forget about.
No, we're not gonna do those.
Okay.
We're not gonna be in those kind of
Okay.
scenes. No.
Try to see if everybody's
my.
on their toes out there. Stardom.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. And so yeah, we'll pick out a movie for next Friday. We had some fans write into us, sending in pictures of what they do while they watch
yeah.
the Harry Scary Hangout, or how they watch us. So that's interesting. So we'll have some things to share next Friday.
Yep.
And maybe we'll do another drawing.
That's right. And we'll have another drawing for a drawing or a drawing for something. And but if you want to send us photographs, if you're watching our show right now and you know what we do, if you want to send in the photos of what you do when you watch the Mummy and Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout, where can they send the
You
pictures?
can shoot us an email at it's TheMummyAndTheMonkey at gmail.com.
Ow.
Is he scratching?
Louis got me. Yeah.
TheMummyAndTheMonkey at gmail.com. And remember, it has to be within Facebook guidelines, within social media guidelines.
I mean, yeah, sure.
If you send anything that isn't, we're going to do some creative editing,
Of
and
course.
everyone will have a
I
fun
mean, it's
life.
not like we could show whatever.
Yeah.
If you send something in, obviously we're going to view it first. We're just not going to put it on.
Right.
So yeah.
So, yeah, so far so good with that.
Yeah.
And we have the studio rearranged and cleaned up. We did some spring cleaning.
We did.
We did, yeah.
Mm.
And we're looking forward to some shows coming up. We're
Oh yeah.
going to be at a convention called Inclusion Con, and
Everyone's included.
we have more info about it on Friday night's Harry Scary Hangout show, and it's archived on our Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We also had a fan call us from Florida, so thank you, John from Florida. He called. He watches our YouTube videos, but he didn't know about like our Facebook show or how to watch more of the Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook.
Right.
So I talked with him a minute, and hopefully he's watching us now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If we're not on one Friday, which would be very rare, I'm also adopting a Froggy as my watch partner for your next show.
Oh, Froggy!
Cool. If we don't happen to be on Friday, you can always, unless you've seen every one of our shows, all 45 of them so far.
46.
whatever
46 episodes all on our Facebook
that are
page.
you can always
Free to watch.
go back to the archives and still make it a fun Friday night. Oh, cool.
Taking a screenwriting seminar. Oh, nice. Those anything involving creativity, whether it's writing or drawing, painting, etc. I think those classes are the most fun, in my opinion. When I would take college courses or like extra classes. Hello, the CTAC.
The
Hello.
CTAC is in the house.
Hello, hello. But yeah, no, that sounds cool.
Yeah. So what else Mummy and Monkey related can we talk about?
Inclusion Con.
Ah.
Yeah, Inclusion Con's coming up in May, and then we're opening for a big Chuck and Little John show, May 31st. It's a Friday. So yeah, there's going to be some Fridays where we won't be doing a live show, but we'll keep everyone updated.
Absolutely will. Yeah.
But that'll be awesome. I mean, Big Chuck and Little John, they're TV legends in Cleveland, Ohio.
It's gonna be great.
They've been on for over 40 years.
Such an honor to be asked, maybe not by them, but the guy that's putting together this show. You know, I mean,
Doc,
ultimately,
right?
yeah, ultimately,
So thanks, Doc.
yeah, and ultimately, I guess if Chuck and John didn't want us there, they could probably say something and say, you know,
Get those bozos out of
yeah,
here.
we don't want 'em. But
we would have been
you know,
kicked out already.
we've been fortunate enough to work with them a few times like that.
The funniest thing that they ever told me, and this was Sunday at
Little John.
Little John told
Yeah.
me, and it was
explain how you
Sunday.
dressed up.
So for the character, for the mummy character, Janet Decay, that I dress up as, she's, well, not always wrapped up so tight. She kind of has a belly dancer kind of outfit and things like that.
Yeah, there's
So it
flesh
shows
exposed.
some skin, but it's no worse than like a swimsuit.
Right.
Well, Sunday is always kind of like the meh kind of day at a convention where I dress a little more normal or dress a little more comfortable. Well, Little John saw me and I'm wearing like jeans and a sweater and a t-shirt, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't recognize you. You've got clothes on."
Yeah, so
that was great. I'll never forget that.
that was pretty funny. Caught us off guard with that one, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, but there's more to the case character than being scantily clad.
No, she's kind of like a perky goth. She's like a friendly, kind of creepy girl, and that's okay.
Yeah, but
It's okay to be different.
we're looking forward to these new conventions we haven't been to yet. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Being guests is always good.
And Monster Bash is coming up in June.
Oh boy,
And we're
major
going to
one, 1 month
have
away.
a
Wow.
monster friend to hang out with that weekend.
We are.
Yes.
We're gonna hang out with none other than Drac from the Frank and Drac show.
Drac from the Frank and Drac show. So he was on WOIO Channel 19 in the 1980s in Cleveland. And Drac, we befriended, and he's a local. And we'll be going to some conventions and hanging out with him. So that'll be fun.
Someone's in a torture. They're gonna watch the 1 hour and 43-minute version of bless you, of Star Odyssey this weekend. Oh boy. Well.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
I'm
You're
going
on
to go
your
get
own
a
there.
tissue. I'm sorry.
All right, sure. Ooh, a little technical difficulty there with her nose. Wow. Bless you. Or Gesundheit, whatever you want. But yeah. Star Odyssey. You're a bold person if you can get through that. But I still think Star Odyssey is better than the last Star Wars movie, so that's my opinion. Y'all better know?
I'm all boogery. I'm
Ooh.
sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. I wasn't like this earlier today, and then random.
You all right?
Like, I'm just all stuffed up. What were the comments?
I have to read them again. Somebody asked about, or last thing I read was Star Odyssey.
I think it's the weather.
Yeah. I'm sure.
It's like it's warm one day and then it's cold and rainy
Yeah,
the
it
next,
messes
and it
with all
messes
your-
with my head.
Your sinuses and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we don't know what our next movie is for the Friday after, but we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, we'll pick something out that's fun.
I have a
Let's hope.
couple ideas, but
Do you?
yeah.
Well, you pick one out this time. I
All
think I picked out the last couple of movies.
New cons are always fun. Met Drac at Horror Hound Weekend, a nice count. There's something. Yeah, so we are going to be hanging out with Drac for Monster Bash. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll it's first time there.
And it's his first time doing some of these shows,
Yeah.
and he didn't know people like were into it. And a couple years ago, we were trying to tell him, yeah, they're still fans of this genre, and they would trade tapes. They would trade.
Did you sneeze before you explained who Drac was? Were you a mid explanation?
I sneezed before Drac a little bit.
Okay.
I explained who he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Short-term memory.
He was
Very
on
short.
Channel 19 in the 1980s. He hosted the Frank and Drac show,
Yeah.
and then he was also in some Big Chuck and Little John skits. He played like the detective, like Humphrey Bogart type of character in several skits. And he was in a commercial too, right?
He's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
also
dinner
ran his own
theater.
dinner theater for many years, and I don't remember the name of it right now. But
Yeah, so
he's always been involved in show business.
Yeah, so we're buddy with him. Been over his house a bunch of times, and just can't wait to hang out with him and see what what transpires, because it should be fun.
It'll be cool. And here's how, he's also an artist, so he's
Oh
a
yeah,
painter.
very cool.
He paints some really awesome artwork. Kind of, it reminds me of Basil Gogo. Gogos?
Gogos.
Gogos. Basil Gogos.
Go Speed Racer.
yeah, we're helping him get the his post.
You can actually have posters of his artwork of the classic Universal monsters and stuff.
He'll be selling some monster prints and then
Yeah.
some pictures of, Drac and stuff.
Yeah, he'll sign autographs and things like
And
that.
sign
but
autographs, yeah.
He and his handler will be there. What's her name? Late Countess
Countess Carita.
Carita.
Carita, yes. So, very nice.
Very cool. Yeah, they'll be there live and in person. Yeah,
You
the
should
Cape-
get back into the Cape more often.
Well,
Totally.
he just did something
Yeah.
recently with another horror host, Slash Cooper. You can check him out on Facebook, and Slash on Facebook is spelled with an E.
Slash is also on the Monster Channel.
Yes, yeah, right. Yeah, but I say, if you look up on, and then you get the links. But Slash on Facebook is spelled SLASHE Cooper, but it's pronounced. But I think he had to add that because they're probably like Slash Cooper on Facebook.
I
so
think
they
there's a
changed it.
musician
Yeah.
around here that goes by the name of Slash
Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah,
I
so
think
he
I've
had-
seen that name
So we
before
had to name
with
it,
like some band
but,
thing.
Yeah, but but
Yeah.
when he uses it, it's SLASH, like it sounds.
We can spell.
Yeah, we're working on it. But yeah, check out Slack, because he did something with Drac, and he sent us a link actually to it before we got to download it
Oh, okay.
to watch. Yeah, he sent me a link via email. So
Or a
Cool.
message. I have to hit him back later.
Yeah, later on. Not when we're talking now. Lofty Moose says, Janet, will your mom ever show up in a skit, maybe an episode of Madame Manos?
that's
Mama
funny.
Manos.
That's funny. I read that. That said, will she show up in a skirt? It said a skit.
Oh, no, she doesn't wear dresses.
I
and
can barely
skirts
read
much.
that. I was like, whoa. Well, interestingly enough, my mother appeared as Mama Manos.
Yeah, we did
In an
have
older,
Mama Manos in a skit a long time ago.
And one of the first skits that we shot
I
with
really
Madame.
need to bring back Madame Manos.
Yeah, we needed some more Madame Manos. We know that.
Yeah. Madame Manos is my gypsy fortune teller character, and I don't remember who helped me with the name.
I think Tony Beller came up with that one.
Maybe that was Tony
I
Beller.
think so.
But I was trying to think of a clever name for her, and I created this gypsy girl character, fortune teller. And a fan or friend came up with Madame Manos, a reference to the really cheesy B movie Manos: The Hands of Fate.
All right.
So yeah, we need to
Hey.
do more skits anyway. Oh, hi, Cats.
Scene stealer.
He's wanting to take over.
Yeah, so we need to do a lot of new skits. Maybe even a Madame Manos meets Stasha would be kind of neat.
Well, here's hoping we could fit some time in to get some new ones done.
Yeah, between now and the next.
Oh, hi, Louie.
Friday.
Do you want to say hello to everyone out there? Say hi, Louie.
I don't say hi to
He's
myself.
like, no. I'm gonna wiggle away. Bye, Louie. Yeah, and we're setting up some things this summer, working with some haunted houses.
Yep,
One of them being Forest of Screams in Medina, Ohio.
true that.
They're a haunted hayride, a haunted trail, like you walk through the woods, and then a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw
Want
the
to see the
Manos.
Manos sequel?
Yeah.
There's a Manos? I need to see it if there
I
is.
think I remember someone trying to raise money to do a sequel. I think there's a documentary out there about Manos: Hands of Fate, but
Yeah, I need to see both of those things.
yeah.
That would be interesting. Maybe we could make a prequel.
There is, yeah.
There is. Cool. Very cool.
The Hands of Feet.
The hands of feet.
Yeah.
They'll have hands where their feet should be.
Toes. What's the Spanish word?
And they'll have hairy palms.
Hey, oh, so droll.
Yikes. What else with the?
I don't know.
Oh, another haunted attraction. So
Oh, yeah.
Forest of Screams, we want to do a shoot with. Also, the haunted hydro in.
October.
Is that Fremont, Ohio?
I think so.
It's like up by Sandusky, but it used to be a hydroelectric power plant that they turned into a haunted house,
Mhm.
and it's open year round. They have events like every month where they do photo shoots. They'll have parties there. A lot of photographers will go and take pictures. Models will show up and dress like zombies and stuff, and it's really fun.
Mhm.
And it's only, if you're a photographer, it's only like $10 to go.
Oh, wow.
I think the daughter of the master was doing it.
Yeah, she was at
Oh.
Wasteland.
Yeah, she was at Cinema Wasteland. We didn't get to talk to her.
No, the little girl grew up. And,
Yeah, the little girl from Manos.
Yeah, she was actually the guy.
Oh, man.
She was Manos' daughter.
We
in
should
real
have
life.
gotten video with her. Oh, well.
She's my baby. She'll understand. She's my baby. She'll
I am all
understand.
stuffy.
Me too. You're gonna make me
Sorry.
feel stuffy now, right, Lou? Oh man, but yeah. So
I mean, sure and steady as she goes with the Mummy and the Monkey stuff. We're trying our best to get everything together. Hey,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So it'll be cool. And it'll be interesting to see how the Missouri Monster movie turns out.
Yeah, hopefully we get to shoot some footage. I'll try to do that.
Yeah, we're hoping we can interview some of the people
behind
there.
the scenes. Oh, cool.
Talked to her on Facebook a while ago. Oh, nice. Very cool. And we need to contact Lisa again from Something Weird Video because we had permission to play some movies from Something Weird Video,
Mm-hmm.
and some of their stuff is on the adult side, so we cannot play that. But
Yeah.
if there's some cheesy monster movies, that would be fun.
Yeah, we'll try to hit her up, talk to her, man.
Yeah.
Daughter.
So we named the podcast for this week Showbusiness and No Business.
Right. Yeah.
Because we're approaching the second half.
Right. And the
where
show
we can-
business refers to the first half, obviously, what we're doing with the Mummy and the Monkey.
Yeah, so the first half of all of these podcasts, we talk about Mummy and Monkey related things.
Yeah.
We'll talk monster movies.
Talk about Stasha at the Dingus Day. We did that. We debuted
Yeah,
that.
well, we talked about that last week too.
Her band, but we've been there since then. So. And,
Oh, you mean it playing on the?
Yeah.
You put the video together really nice. So yeah, we did play last Friday on the Harry Scary Hangout. Stasha and Yashu at Dingus Day.
Right.
And, the music's great. Of course, you get pierogies and polka music and beer.
Yeah, we put a little montage together of our Stasha and Yashu characters hanging out at the Dingus Day festival. Was it last was it Monday? Monday.
Yeah, it was last Monday.
Yeah.
Because we did a podcast that following evening.
We did.
Or was it the next day? No, it was the following evening because I was wearing Stasha's Parma t-shirt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was wearing that same t-shirt.
Yeah, but people were happy to see that. So.
Yeah, and the weather was perfect that day. It was
Hey,
great.
buddy boy.
Oh, he's just loving you.
Yeah, it's hard to let him go.
So, show business to no business.
Oh, man.
So the no business refers to our lean sales over the past week.
Right.
I'm not gonna say slow. It was lean.
Well, you always think that you're always running around thinking your eBay is broken.
and eBay was broken.
It's broken.
It's broken.
Well, mine's broken too. I only sold one thing.
When you have all these things listed and there's no sales for a couple of days, I'm like, it's broken. It's not working. But we're gonna keep at it. You go through slow times, you go through busy times, so we just keep at it.
Mm-hmm.
I have right now 1,126 items.
Wow.
That's the most I've ever had on the eBay store for Mummy Monkey LLC.
Very good.
So yeah, if anyone wants to shop the eBay store, it's Mummy Monkey LLC.
Mm-hmm.
And then yours is Gasaraki
99.
99 GASA
RAKI.
99.
The number 99.
Okay.
Yep. We actually had a few people buy from us based on just talking about it on here.
Mm-hmm.
So big orders I got. It was pretty nice.
Thank you to our customers out there.
We love you. Thank you, man.
And thank you guys watching. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We'll remind you through the halfway point here.
Mm-hmm.
We're just about at the halfway point.
Yeah, we can get started with the reselling.
So we can get started with the reselling.
It's a
'Cause I
lot to
think we have
show.
more going on with the reselling right now than the Mummy Monkey. So
Mhm.
that's okay. I'm here. Adam Wills is here.
Cool.
Wow. Now the party gets started.
Adam.
I'm here.
Hey-o.
That's a great comment. I'm here.
Hi, Lou. Look at this guy.
Oh, hi, Louie.
He's
All
making
right.
me sleepy. Oh.
So, we were also doing spring cleaning, so I did donate like 3 big bags of things. And when we go to the local thrift store to donate, of course, we have to go and look around too.
We can't not do that.
We can't not look around.
Come back with more crap that we don't need. No.
And I thought, oh, we'll just be in there, for a few minutes. No big deal. We were in there for a solid hour looking around. Because that's just how we are.
Yeah, but before that, we went to the Berea Flea Market.
Well, yeah, last weekend we did. We went there on a Saturday. We went to the flea market.
Yeah, we went there last weekend, and it was cold, and it rained the night before, so the racing track that they usually have the flea market on was shut down. So there were just 2, I don't know, maybe 100, maybe 500 feet of vendors.
Yeah, there weren't as many vendors
Which
because
isn't a
of
lot.
the rain the day
Right.
before, but there was still, some things to get. There was
Well,
still
yeah.
some things to be had.
I would say for me, it wasn't up until the last guy that we came upon that I actually did really well. I think I did so far. I think I only spent like $20 that day on stuff that morning there.
I think I
Then we went
only
to
spent.
a couple of estate sales after that. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, we
Lots
went.
to talk about.
Yeah, so at the flea market we did find
Let's
some
get
nice
riled up.
things, and most of it was relatively cheap. But
Yeah, super cheap.
we just bought a little bit. You bought a box of random toys.
Well, it
and
happened
we could-
again. Let's talk about it now.
Okay, you could talk about it now.
So it
Do you
happened
have
again.
the item with you?
I do. So
Okay.
this was really exciting for me. The last time I talked to you guys about buying a toy box, which to me as a kid we just had I know me and my brother and I, we had a box. I think it was an appliance box from a vacuum cleaner. It was just a oblong box cut at a weird angle. Okay, and then we put contact paper all over, flowered contact paper, whatever my mom had laying around. Somewhat tea kettles and flowers or something on it. And we just threw our toys in this toy box. Well, I guess a lot of kids did a similar thing where they had a potato chip drum or a cardboard box, and that's where they put their toys. It wasn't just me.
An old crate.
Yeah,
or,
you just throw your toys in just some sort of box, whether it be made of wood or plastic.
Because your
doesn't matter.
mom's probably pick up
Cardboard.
all your toys
Yeah.
off the floor, throw them in a box.
Toy box. I remember the way
you'd have a toy box.
The toy car sounded when they hit all the other toys, and then that sound. Or you just throw it in there. But anyway, so last time I bought one of these toy boxes, I paid $3 for it, and it was just this potato. The last one was a potato chip drum, a cardboard potato chip container, no lid, and a bunch of random stuff. Lots of army men. Dumped it out, went through it, found some really just sort of obscure toy pieces, which I sold from a smash up derby. I think it was Mattel. Someone made a smash up derby, a toy in 1970s, where it was just cars with all these loose parts, and when you smash them into each other, the parts
They
fly
just
out
go
doors and hoods and windows. And so I found 2 little purple car doors that had dents in them. It was all one color molded plastic. These kind of a bright purple. And I said, I never had this toy, but I think these are from a smash up derby type of toy. Looked it up, boom, that's what they were. They were just 2 loose little plastic doors. Sold them both for $20 on
Nice.
eBay. The next day,
Just
they
for
went.
those little pieces.
Put them up for 30. They sold. Someone offered me 20.
Someone's trying to complete their
I
set.
said, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I paid $3 for this little box of toys, so sure, $20 is good. And they still got some stuff I got to sell there. Well, this last Saturday when we went, we walked the couple rows that were open with a bunch of vendors.
Yeah, there was a guy that had some things on a plastic
Yeah, it was the
tarp.
last guy.
It's all sprawled out, and some people, they just want to get rid of stuff. They want to sell it quick.
The wind's blowing.
They don't want to mess with
Everyone's freezing out there. We got there about 8:30 that day.
8:30. Yeah, and I think this was closer to 9:30. It was getting closer
Met up,
to the
met up
end.
with our buddy Pete out there.
Yes.
And so we're looking at his goods.
Whoa! You were looking at his junk.
Adam Wills wants to know what we're drinking. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. We're drinking Steel Reserve. Tropics, spiked Tropic Storm.
It looks like an ecto cooler, doesn't it?
It does, bright green. You know, look at that.
It's tasty.
It's 8% sort of malt beer type of. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, we're just splitting it.
Yeah, we're being real,
Just having a little.
yeah, we're being real low brow right now. We're low class. We don't care. But I bought this. Oh, I saw this toy, just a box full of looked like wooden cars or something. So I picked it up. I started rummaging through it. I saw something in there. I'm like,
What'd you see?
how much is this toy box? I'll show you in a second. How much is this box of toy? He goes, oh, I don't know what's in there. Give me $1 for all of it. I'm like, oh, you got it, buddy.
$1 for that whole box of
$1.
toys.
Well, and here's why I bought it. I didn't know
what was the super special thing
I
in
just
that
kinda-
box of toys?
I saw a little wooden car with a Woody Woodpecker head on it, and it's a decal on a round. I haven't even looked that thing up yet. But when I pushed that to the side, I saw. Have anything white, like a white piece of paper?
I'm
I'm drawing this out on
I do.
purpose.
Just hold it against your hand.
Against Van Halen's Diver Down album. How about that later? It's I found this. Anybody out there know what this is? I'll give you a few seconds. If you saw this, would you know what it is? I knew what it was because I had one, which I have. I have it again, but yeah. Give you a few.
We need the.
Oh shoot!
And then you broke it.
It's not broken. It's rubber. It's fine. It's not gonna break. That's the best thing
I know.
about it.
I'm just messing with you.
So I'll give you 10 more seconds. Let anybody know what this thing is. All right, there it is. Look familiar to anybody out there? Anybody grow up in the 70s? Any 70s kids out there that grew up with?
Oh, he's bumpy.
Oh, it's very bumpy.
He's
and it has
green and
claw.
bumpy.
All right, no one's saying anything. I'll do that.
They're baffled. They're like, "What the heck is that?"
Well, I'll tell you what this is.
And you're the weirdo that you're.
I should have
that
brought
knows
him
what
in.
it is.
He's in there. I should have brought him in to show what it belongs to. But this is a claw.
Oh, Godzilla.
Mano something.
Mano something.
Jeffrey, you win.
Jeffrey won.
You win a Marvel No Prize.
You win a pat on the back.
That's right.
Congratulations.
You win a cyber hug. Ooh.
Whoa.
This is a claw, a claw that from a Godzilla toy, a Shogun, Mattel Shogun Godzilla toy that came out in 1978, I believe. Don't hold me to that 70. I did get one for Christmas. I got it's like a 2-foot plastic Godzilla toy, part of a Shogun line, and they put out 3 other ones. There are other robots like Mazinga. Be careful, that's very delicate there. That piece there, but. And all of them had like a shoot-off fist feature where it would. This did have a stem on it at one point that you would lock into the arm that was or the hand that was cut off at the wrist. You'd put it in there and then you'd push a button and it would fly off. Well, this thing, if you look up that Godzilla toy in the box, that goes for $1,000.
Ooh.
Out of the box, loose, the Godzilla toy, depending on how complete it is, if it has the fly-off fist, which is always lost. They go for $700 out of the box.
Wow.
Or how much ever the collector will pay for it. Now
you put this on auction, right?
I did. Well, the reason I got excited, even though it doesn't even have the stem, it's just like when fellas or gals, whoever does it, they try to refurbish a car. Doesn't matter where you get the car part from, as long as it's from the original make and model of that car. You get a fender from the junkyard here. You get a hood from here. You put together. Well, this is the equivalent of that because this claw is always missing. You can't even find the rocket claw on eBay. You can find repops, and they go for about $30 or $40. Someone makes these. That's cool. Jeffrey, yeah.
Cool, Zilla
But
fan.
I figured, you know what? Since you can't find because how people will sell. You can buy Godzilla's tail that popped off too. That goes for $70 loose, just the tail alone. People are, and the body, believe it or not, just the body with no arms, legs, or head, that goes only for like 30. Doesn't go for much. Not as much as the parts that get lost completely. But this thing is so hard to find.
Well, people
Loose.
were. Didn't you tell me people were selling replicas?
Yeah, not
of
repops,
those.
but replicas.
Replicas, where some guy like makes them.
Right.
And
He has
sells them.
one of the hands. He made a mold
So
out
that
of it.
way, Godzilla has a hand.
Right. So all the people that have the Godzilla loose figure, if you don't have the hand, you can order the hand. And
We got a notification.
That
Another YouTuber's
Barry
on.
Picker, he's out there dump diving.
We'll have to watch his stuff later.
But anyway, long story short, so I was excited because I did my research. I thought I would find these with the stem on eBay loose, and it's just kind of get an idea what I can charge for this. I haven't found one. It's like that's how hard they are to find the original hand.
So I put it up on an auction a couple days ago it started at $50.
Do you have a bid yet?
I have a bid on it already because again, this is like getting a part for a car that you're trying to put back together. Someone could either have this like maybe that someone can find the stem and then unite them and you'll have this original Godzilla, or at least you have the hand. Even if you have the stem remade or a replica of the stem fitted in here, you're a lot closer to having an all original.
It's like
toy.
getting all the lions to form Voltron.
Yeah, with all the original pieces. So this is an original piece. This is for real, or an actual thing. You could even see remnants of the plastic stem that was on there. So it got played with pretty good. I only wish I had the stem with it too, but because then it would be worth even more. But I don't know
for $1, that's great.
Yeah, I turn a
I'd
buck.
buy that for
so
$1.
far, I'm in $50. I'm gonna get $50 for this so far. So
Woohoo!
if it goes up on the end of the
and there's other toys you're still going through.
there's like 4 more days. Yeah, nothing like that though. I did find a Star Wars Y-wing. Yeah,
the Shogun Warriors Godzilla and Rodan are real retro.
Boy, if I had, I would love one of those Rodans. The Rodans were really really cool. Those, I mean, if you got one of those as a kid, that was cool. But yeah, I got my mother that Christmas I got the Godzilla. My brother got a Mazinga.
Sorry, I thought I was.
I know this is boring.
No, I thought I was gonna sneeze again. Ah.
But yeah, a couple more days or 4 more days left on the auction. I can't wait to see where that goes. And so, what did you find that morning? Anything that you could show here?
I think I have it all listed. Oh no, I'll have to. What did I do with it?
What the little cellulite head?
I found a Coach bag for $1 that I haven't listed yet because it did have. One? It's a brown Coach bag. It does have like a little bit of a musty smell to it, but it says made in the United States.
So do I.
It's leather, and it's probably like 30-something years old. So I cleaned it up with saddle soap and stuffed it with papers to kind of bring the shape back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Right. But then I also found, that creepy baby doll that was at the estate sale. I bought 2 creepy dolls and then a few clothing pieces, all for $10. The one baby doll I shared on Facebook, but it says made in Denmark, and it's like a creepy little boy baby doll. So I put it on auction because I couldn't find any info on it. Even on the doll collector pages, they don't have any info.
But you bought that at a yard sale we went to.
No, that was the estate sale. That was the one in Maria.
Yeah, so after that we got wind through Pete that there was an estate sale going on, and we went there. And I see it because it was a house. They had stuff in the house.
Yeah.
And then they had stuff in their driveway. That was pretty fun. But I also, from that guy at the flea market before we went there, I also got Hulk Hogan's Greatest Moments, brother. Oh, yeah.
Well, you show those. I'm going to see if I can find my stuff.
It's an out-of-print tape. It's probably, in this condition, maybe only worth $7. I don't know. I might just watch it. And I got his movie classic, Hulk Hogan's No Holds Barred, brother. Yeah. And after we left there, someone had that. What? You had what? Adam, what'd you have? So this yard sale, or this estate sale we went to, the first one we went to, they had some interesting stuff there. We went in their driveway, and they had a bunch of stuff, like little tables set up with a bunch of stuff on it. And that's where Janet found these dolls she's going to look up and bring out to you. But I saw some records sitting on a table and in a bin in the garage. So I went over there because, why not check out the vinyl, right? Because, you never know what you're going to find. Usually it's a lot of, polka or big band, things like that. Not this guy. I don't even know what I might have missed out on, it being Saturday. But what he had left there, I was really happy to get. So you want to do it, and I'll be back with my record finds right after this.
Yeah, this is a creepy baby doll. There's the only marking on it. It's a little windmill, and it says Denmark. So I'll show that.
Why would there be a windmill in Denmark? I don't understand.
And I think the head, and I'm not for sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the head is celluloid, and I think the body is like a plastic, and the hands are kind of loose, the arms are kind of loose. So I had that disclosed in the listing. Some of the paint is chipped.
His legs lock up there good.
But he sits upright. And he's getting creepy. He's nightmare fuel.
Oh.
But there are doll collectors that look for these kind of dolls. So he's on auction, and right now he is selling for $25. I think there's 5 days left. 5 days to go.
I know your sins.
And this is the Coach bag I got for only $1, and I cleaned it up.
Let me smell it.
But it's still,
Oh.
yeah, it's still a little musty. So I have to figure out
Put
how
it
to
right in my mouth.
get that smell out of the leather. I'm thinking when we get like a nice
$3 right behind you.
when we get a nice sunny day, I could put it outside and let it air out and get some sunshine.
For a long time.
Yeah, or maybe baking soda or something. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
I did clean it up with saddle soap. Yeah, and it
If
has
anybody knows any
I mean, it
tips
was
out
only
there?
$1.
Anybody have any tips out there on how to clean
This
or deodorize leather, porous things, materials? Let us know.
yeah, so it's cute. You know, I'm like I have to try to save it for $1.
You can build a time machine, go back in time, and make sure it doesn't go into the basement. Careful, your little baby's right behind you, like I said.
Don't crush the baby.
I'll
So,
put it over there.
while she
Yeah.
was looking at the baby doll,
Show off your records.
I was going through the records. So, the first thing I found is coming up, but I was thumbing through it. I'm like, oh my god, this stuff I don't see in the wild. Look at that. It's driving me nuts. Ugh.
Oh, you gotta move the
There
plastic
we
bag. Yeah, there you go.
See, you don't see these type. Hope I didn't moon everybody. If I did, I hope you enjoyed the show.
I didn't catch it.
Ugh. Oh,
Oh boy,
ouch. Well, there go the records.
gotta be more careful.
Sorry, I don't know where it's carpet. So I was thumbing through it. I'm like, wow, cool. This is just, some of these are for me. They're not really worth much, but I would love to have, vinyl copy. The good thing was is they were $2 a piece or 3 for $5. So I'm like, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. So I picked
can
up
help.
David Lee Roth's Eat a Big Smile. Yeah, it's I'm a big Van Halen, David Lee Roth fan. So I already have this on cassette tape, and I probably have it on MP3 at somewhere.
And on 8-track.
No 8-track.
I'm just
Then I saw a copy of Van Halen's Diver Down. Oh boy, this was the first Van Halen album I bought on cassette tape back in the 80s. Maybe a year after it even came out, I might have bought it. I was into Van Halen as a teenager. Then, this is what I first saw sitting on the table. I'm like, oh man, it's the Times Ice Cream Castle. Look at that. That is so cool. I have this on CD.
That is so 80s.
Oh, well, the 80s was the place to be, baby. It's got Morris Day, yes, in the time.
Look at that pink suit.
Where Prince wrote all the music
Wow.
for this too. He probably wrote it, but I know the first couple Time albums Prince
Couple
wrote
of
all.
videos.
And as a matter of fact, they're releasing a Prince album on his birthday, June 7th, I believe it is. That's a bunch of cover songs he wrote for people, like Sheena Easton, The Time, Kenny Rogers, the Bangles, Manic Monday. He wrote that. Lots of songs that you might not know he wrote, but they're actual demos he made that have been released unofficially, but the quality is crap. But his estate's going to probably release the vault tapes, which are going to be a lot nicer, and I cannot wait to hear that. One of the other ones I thought was interesting to pick up, and this is probably $20. The Cure, The Walk LP. That was a good find.
Nice.
Then-
some moody emo music.
So again, this is stuff you never see in the wild. When you go to a thrift store, you never find stuff like that. The closest thing I ever found stuff like this was the one time I went to a Habitat for Humanity, and I found a bunch of Susie and the Banshee import LPs, vinyl.
Yeah, but we don't find stuff like that there
Those
anymore.
I put those on Facebook. Say, hey, look what I found. Someone's like, hey, how much you want for those? I sold like 4 albums for like $100, and sent them to Florida, and they were happy.
Yeah,
They were
that's
like,
great.
I'll PayPal you the money. Just we want them.
But if it's a collector that really wants it,
Yeah, who am I? I just
You know.
said, well, and that's collectors. Okay, here's the price.
and that way they're not spending the time running around, looking for
or
that.
trying to find them on the internet. Even that's hard to
They
find.
could just buy it from you.
So then there was a bunch of stuff that I really never see in the wild. I mean, you can find it at vinyl stores maybe or online, but UTFO, okay, that's very interesting. In the 80s,
UFO.
UTFO is Roxanne, I want to be your man, the real Roxanne. This is the stuff. These guys this is some really cool, super early old school rap. Look at these fellas on the back here. Look how fly they are. Is that fly? Look at that. I want to be the guy in the beret. Look how
I like the
cool.
beret.
He probably pulls
The
a lot
beret's pretty
of,
rad.
a lot of hoochies. A lot of skimmies. Back then it was fly skimmies. Sorry. Look at this, man. Run DMC's first album. Yeah. Hard Time. Ain't nothing new on me.
Show the back of it too.
I'm sorry for my rapping. But yeah, check it out. And the quality of the vinyl is not too bad. It's not mint, but it's not all scratched up. Public Enemy, man. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. Oh boy, I was flipping out on how good this vinyl score was. Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One, baby, BDP into his house. I got a 12-inch of She's on It by the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
You know,
By Def Jam.
Def Jam recording.
Def Jam.
Rick Rubin, remember him?
The Tower Cafe here in town has
Prince.
the table where Prince sat and ate with his crew.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the last one of the other albums I found that was really cool was this 12-inch of a Too Short. Ooh, this guy's dirty, but I love his rap style. It's Too Short. Actually, if
Some
you
of
want,
those, I don't know if we could read some of the.
Freaky Tales, the saga continues, and Freaky Tales, Mac Attack, Freaky Tales 2, Part 2. So this was cool. And if you saw the Black Panther movie, when they do the flashback scene in the beginning, that's a Too Short song they're playing in the background, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah. So that's my vinyl score from that
Good
particular
stuff.
From that same guy.
Good finds.
I got this Superman glowing kryptonite toy rock.
I have some things. Well, and then, so we did go to one other estate sale Saturday after the flea market and after that first estate sale.
Let me finish up with the first one.
Okay, so what did you find?
This
What else?
VHS tape spoke to me. I had never heard of this movie, and looking it up on eBay doesn't even come up. It's like it doesn't exist. But it's called The Lords of Magic, spelled Magick. Okay?
Was it one of those fantasy made-for-TV movies?
I don't know if it was not, but I always have a knack for finding this stuff. So
Weird VHS.
I just plug it in. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to come up on eBay for whatever. I can't find a copy of it unless I'm not looking in the right place on eBay. Maybe someone added one yesterday. I don't know if you look for it now. But I did go on the regular Google app, just search it in general to see what the hell this movie was. Hard to find things on it. I think it's in 2 parts on YouTube. It goes back that far. Someone uploaded it in 2 parts. But on Amazon, they have this cassette, this VHS tape, from $42.
Oof.
Yes. So this is a rare one, and I love it's put out by Prism Video. But I love finding these rare. I have a knack for finding these rare tapes. It's pretty neat. So I'm excited to watch this and then sell it. Yes, I'm going to sell it because why not? That's why I bought it. And I don't even know. For these records, the Kryptonite Rock, this, and another thing, I paid $15.
Woohoo. That's great.
No, $20.
No, I think
20
you paid
bucks.
20.
I get to get 20
Yeah,
bucks.
I
But
was like, wait a minute.
one of those record albums is probably worth 20 bucks all by itself. So we're good.
Cool.
Anyway, okay, so we went to a
so
second.
then we went to a different estate sale because I looked up on estatesales.net that there was another one in the same town we were in.
This is estate sale.
But this one, I walked away and didn't buy a damn thing.
I bought some.
I actually walked away from an estate sale not buying anything.
Now explain.
Which is really rare for me.
Well, explain. Well, you had a handful of stuff, but without giving any names, that's
I'm not
going
to say the name of the estate sale company because I get it. It's a business. They can run things however they like.
Right.
And as a buyer, I can choose whether or not to buy it.
Right.
So I had a couple trays that I grabbed of
The Man from Uncle.
The Man from Uncle by Mark's Toys. I think it was Mark's Toys. The Man from Uncle, and then there were Mark's Toys Native American figures. And then it was made by Ideal Toys, like about yay tall. It was an Ideal Batman from the 1960s.
He was bigger than that. He was a big
Maybe
dog.
he was a little bit taller.
He was
And
about
then there
that
were
big.
like some other random figures that I think were all from Mark's Toys. And then in the boxes were little clothing pieces and parts, and then arms and legs that go to some of these. So they were in beat up kind of shape. They weren't marked, but they looked interesting. So I thought, well, I'll grab these trays because I'm interested in them. I didn't want anyone else to grab them. And I wanted to think on it, maybe look up a few things. Well, 2 people stopped me that were part of the sale. They're like, oh, did you know that those trays were asking $200 on? And I said, well, no, I didn't. It's not marked.
Those are 200.
They wanted $200 for a couple cardboard trays of figurines.
I do have a Diamond David Lee Roth album right here.
But
I do, yes.
the condition was bad. So that Ideal Batman, if he's in good condition, with all of his arms and legs, with his outfit, with his cape, like $200, which would have been good. But this Batman that was in my tray was missing his right arm. He did not have a cape. He did not have boots.
The cowl was a cowl. Did he have a mask?
He had a mask, and then he had the tights, and then he had the Batman logo.
But the arm was melted.
But his arm was missing.
It was missing, yeah.
So when I'm going through the Mark's Toys, the Native American guys, those figurines, all the arms and legs were intact,
Yeah.
but they weren't attached. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. it had the original box, but it probably didn't have all the pieces. And in the lot there were like Ken doll clothing pieces, so it was all mix and match pieces and parts. So they really weren't worth $200. I was thinking maybe at most I could offer $100 in hopes I can double it. I tried to talk to the ladies that were cashiering. They told me, "Oh, you have to go talk to so and so. He's not here right now." And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll wait a little bit. Maybe so and so will walk up and I can talk to them and we can negotiate. Well, he never walked up. I didn't want to walk. I at that point I was just kind of like done. I'm
Over
like,
it,
yeah, kind of over it. So I left the things there and just politely walked away and texted him letting him know, "Hey, I'm outside. I'm done." Because it was like, and then they had books. So they had a bunch of books down in the basement of the house. All the hardback books, $10.
Now this person that passed
$10
away,
a book.
this-
They thought they were Amazon or something.
well, but this place was loaded with all kinds of collectibles. I mean, this person really they had GI Joe, like the 12-inch old GI Joe 60 stuff in the box.
They had Major Matt Mason.
Now, they weren't mint or anything like that. I looked at some of the toys, and they had some one of them. They had several Major Matt Mason. If you guys are into that,
And
anyone
then all
knows that that's from the
all
60s.
the accessories, but
The whole like
but
the
everything
space
was like-
crawler,
even
space
though
station.
he had the boxes, everything was really beat up.
Well, the toys were played with, but the boxes you couldn't even find those. Everything was like $100 and over, up to $600.
When I
the GI
checked
Joe stuff.
some of the Major Matt Masons and some of the other things in the box in pristine condition, they went for less on eBay than what this place was asking for. They were asking double of what the solds were on eBay.
They were going after
so
the collector.
even if we're not resellers, let's say we're shopping as collectors, you'd be paying too much. You'd be paying too much where it would not be worth it.
Yeah, but if you
You
didn't
could
know,
go on eBay and find one in better condition for almost 50% less than what these people were asking.
Yeah, I shot some video of this of this basement. I'll have to put it up online at some point, showing some of the tables and what was going on. But they had tons of Star Trek stuff. They had they had this huge trunk, bigger than it was a huge long steamer trunk, full of GI Joe toys.
Oh,
the
yeah.
old
And
the
then
12-inch
that.
dolls. $2,000 for the trunk.
They wanted
$2,000.
$2,000 for a trunk full of naked, broken GI Joes.
Yeah.
You don't even know if they've got their clothes or their pieces.
Yeah, you got to see this stuff to
Like,
believe it.
come
It's
on.
crazy. They had, and this basement was immense. It was a beautifully furnished basement, and they had every room had tables full of stuff. One room had all magazines and books and all kinds of collectibles, records. What kind of Star Trek stuff? What we saw
They
there.
had some figurines. They
Yeah.
had
some of the
some
toys.
books, some tapes.
Yeah, some of the Playmates toys.
Yeah.
Some weird, like a big gold Spock statue. I don't know what that was from. I'm trying to remember. I took some video of that too.
So you should put that up at
Yeah,
some point.
they just had a bunch of like model kits, toys. People weren't really touching the Star Trek stuff too much. It was all about some other stuff. But yeah, tons and tons of toys, like super old collectible things. Every one of them was super out of reach. I did buy a couple videotapes from there. That's it.
This same estate company, I've seen them sell at flea markets. So I'm thinking
Oh, yeah.
whatever doesn't sell at these houses when they do the estate sales, they're probably putting it online or taking it to the flea market.
Sure, that's their
They're-
business.
But which it is fine if that everyone can run their business how they want, and as someone shopping, I can choose whether or not to buy.
Well, the upstairs,
but
what was that
You
same
would think
place?
if it's
Yeah,
an estate, most estate sales have the mentality of we want to get all of this stuff out of here and empty the house. So they're willing to work a little bit with you.
Yeah, but that stuff was hot though. I mean, there are people that would.
Which is fine, they could put it online, but their pricing, even if they put it online, would have been too high. They were asking too much.
You know, I saw that they had a Enterprise, a next generation Enterprise from Playmates. I have that stuff. I got it when it came out. I might even have the boxes broken down. Unfortunately, I took a lot of them out of the boxes because I used to display them and stuff. You know, in where I worked at the time. I had a cubicle with all my toys and stuff, and I had a bunch of Star Trek stuff. I've got the Borg cube, the original Borg cube. I think I have the round Borg sphere. I've got the Enterprise that has all the
Nerd.
Yeah,
No, I'm
damn
just
right,
kidding.
and I'm proud of it.
No, it's okay to be a nerd.
Nerd. Yeah, well, nerd's
I'm a
making me
nerd
money
too.
right now. I'm good being a nerd. But the Enterprise ship, they had that the next generation Enterprise ship, and it looked all yellow. It was all messed up. I guess they do go for money. I didn't know that.
I always wanted a Gorn figure.
That is Amigo figure. Oh,
Is that Miko?
Speaking of that toy box, I pulled out a Type A1 body Spock, but it's just the A1 body, no arms, no crotch piece.
No bottom piece.
But the head was attached to the torso. But there was also 3 legs in there too with the Star Trek boot. I don't know why I have an extra leg.
A 3-legged Spock?
I guess so. Well, maybe it's a tripod Spock. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't a leg. They just put a boot on it so it looked like a leg. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I found that in that weird toy box and all kinds of weird like pieces parts. It seemed like
you could tell probably some kid was Frankensteining things together.
I think somebody fascinating, Captain. You can't do this, can you?
No, I can't. And I always wanted to be able to do that. And then when we had to do that thing for Star Trek Day, I actually taped my fingers together to do that. I wish I could. They don't.
Anyway.
They don't want to move that
Yeah,
way.
but this basement was pretty amazing too. But the prices suck. They had videos. The cheapest thing they had there was VHS tapes. They were $1, and he had a little section. He had some X-rated ones, like but they were like the XXX files.
They were adult parodies of regular films.
Yes. They had
shows. Yeah.
They had a lot of Star Trek porn parodies too, which were pretty. I didn't pick any of those up. I got Bat Bitch. I bought that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be about. Yeah, that's what.
You cussed a swear.
Well, that's a female dog or bat in this game.
Yeah.
I picked up that a copy of the Boob Tube. Remember that movie? Anybody out there know what the Boob Tube is? No, the Groove Tube. I'm sorry, Groove Tube. With Chevy Chase. It's a skit. It's a what do you call it? Like it's a bunch of skits. It's like
Can we show the rest of our things?
Yeah. Anyway, I picked up some goofy stuff.
Because we're
all right. We can go as long as we want.
Okay.
All right.
So we could go over an hour this time. This is going to be our
You should be complimented. If someone's watching this, you should be
version.
flattered because it's just us drawing up what we bought, talking about what we bought. Now we did go to the.
You showed a lot of things. Can I show some things?
Yes, let's set it up. So today, you can. So today we went to the. Calm down. So today we went to a place that we don't go to usually, and we like you said, we planned to go donate clothes and stay there for a few minutes.
Just to go in for a few minutes and then go right out.
Right.
But we were in there for an hour.
All right, I will give you the floor. I get up and do something.
Okay. Jeez. So we ended up going to the secondhand store after donating some bags of things. We bought more bags of things. It's a vicious cycle. My big find from this store, I did pay up. I paid $18.99 for this bag.
What?
But this bag, the solds are $120 to $150. $120 to $150. It is another Coach vintage bag. And my nose is stuffy right now, but in the store it didn't smell musty or gross, and it looks clean. So I'm excited about this. It's really cute. And if you find any like these that are like red or blue or green, if they're a funky color, those sell for like $300. These little mini ones are like, I guess they're a thing. I guess they're sought after. So I'm excited about that.
All right, let me do a real quick recap for Jurassic Reptiles. Since people ask, so we should interact with them real quick.
Oh, what were they asking?
They said they saw the David Lee Roth album. What other albums I have? He must have missed when I went through
Oh,
them real
okay.
quick.
We'll do a
So we have
quick
David Lee
album
Roth,
recap.
right? We got Diver Down by Van Halen. Look at that. The Times Ice Cream Castle. Yes. The Cure, The Walk.
Look at that. I got a UTFO album, old school rap from the 80s. Run DMC's first album, look at that, on vinyl. Public Enemy on vinyl. A 12-inch single, She's On It by the Beastie Boys on vinyl. Criminal Minded by Boogie Down Productions, BDP. And last but not least, Freaky Tales 12-inch by the one, the only Too Short. There you go, Jurassic Reptile. That's what I got on vinyl for
Cool.
15 bucks. I got some more too somewhere.
Okay, and then this.
Now back to the Janet show.
Hey.
No, it's okay.
Those are awesome. I'm a big rock metal music.
They didn't have a lot of metal or
Yeah.
rock there. I would have picked that up too.
Yeah, the rock and metal stuff is hard to find. Too.
I left a lot of stuff there. Adamant, all kinds of weird stuff. Go ahead.
Phantom of the Opera. It's a little round music box. It's ceramic. 90 cents was on there. And it plays the music of the night.
Does it work?
It does wind up. It does work. But
Sometimes
I don't want to
it's
wind it
busted.
up and play it because of copyright stuff. But it does.
Ah,
but
very
it,
smart.
But it does work. And there was one that sold for $24.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'll put mine, price it competitively. I'll put it for like 18
Was
bucks.
it 90 cents you paid?
90 cents.
Oh, I love it.
So it's little. It's easy to ship.
That's what she said.
And then Beanie Babies. Yes, you can still
What?
make money
What?
on Beanie Babies. They had a whole cartload of Beanie Babies, 2 for 99 cents.
Can't go wrong.
These sell between I think these were the ones that sold for $15. These are Beanie Baby
They're so
unicorns.
cute, and they're clean too.
And they're clean. They have the tag.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean 50 cents, why not?
Yeah, why
A
not?
little monkey.
Hey, I like monkeys.
A little monkey. And
Ooh.
that little ladybug guy from A Bug's Life.
Ladybug guy.
He's like $5. I paid 50 cents. Why not? And then this little chameleon.
Ooh, is it a karma chameleon?
Yeah, it is.
Send it to Boy George.
There you go. And I got some clothes.
What else you got?
If these don't fit me, they'll be a great flip. The
Jeans.
brand is Cut.
Whoa, you can't use that kind of
Cut.
language.
K-U-T. I really like Hammer, Phantom of the Opera. Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good movie.
MC Hammer did a version
But
of that?
these were $3.99, and brand new. These are like $50 jeans.
Oh my.
Even pre-owned on eBay, the solds are between $20 and $25. So if these don't, if I don't like these, I'll end up selling them. But
Pre-owned?
if I do like them, I'll keep them
Pre-owned is another term for assed up.
for used
Assed up.
in secondhand condition. 99 cents American Eagle pants.
American Eagle.
Like maybe 10 or 12 bucks, but hey, 99 cents.
Yeah.
These are Levi's. These are like ladies' capris. These were half off. I think I paid 50 cents for these.
Mm.
And they're like 12 bucks online. So
So,
those are my finds. That's all.
I got more.
And he always buys more than me.
Not always.
Well,
but
not always, but
not true. Not a bad
you
thing.
find the more bulky items.
Hey.
And you're good at spotting the toys. I don't always find toys.
I
like
bought
you
a
do.
couple things for me, so. Or for us. Look, I bought us some reading material. Look at that. It's
Ooh, what's
it's the
that?
Marvel 70th anniversary collection.
Oh, nice.
This was $2.
Some comical books.
Yeah, did we get darker there? What happened? Or is that you have to tap your screen?
I think the light changed or so. I don't want to tap the screen
Oh.
and have it accidentally end the video.
This actually is probably $15 if I accelerate. It's a volume 3 of a Ren and Stimpy VHS tape. Look at that.
Ren and Stimpy.
That's right, you idiot.
It's got the rotten teeth.
A funny story. My mom used to call it Ren and Stinky. She
Lord.
would tell me, "Oh, you're watching Ren and Stinky."
Well, who knows what a Stimpy is? I just want to smell my new man bar I bought. This is
And you bought yourself some soap
this is a different purchase. This is not
because
come
you
from
need to take a bath.
did not come from the thrift store. This is a band called Nitzer Ebb. I've heard about
Who? What?
Nitzer Ebb. I think they do some really. You might like them.
What the heck is that?
I heard about them on Mystery Science Theater. They made
Are
a
they
reference.
like what kind of
I
music?
think it's really fast, sort of like techno or something.
Ooh, techno.
So,
I like.
Nitzer Ebb. I'm gonna check that
Well, I
out.
like a lot of different music. I like metal too.
What else did I get worth of showing? Oh, that thing you hate.
What?
This witch.
Oh, it's all chipped up. I wouldn't have
It's
bought
all chipped
that.
up, but it was only 50 cents. If you look this thing up, it's by Cast Art Industries. It's from 1993. It's signed, but it's a witch with a black cat and a bat. Rats, cats, black cats. Ooh, it's even, it's all chipped
Yeah,
up.
she's all chipped up. I wouldn't have bought that.
But I only saw one other witch all by herself, and it was going for like $20. So I'm
yeah,
thinking,
but in good condition.
well, if it's rare enough, nobody will care. If they want a witch to just paint it up.
Maybe you could put her up for 10.
Whatever, we'll see. But for 50 cents, can't go wrong. And I only got a couple more things, I swear to God. This thing, we were looking at plush stuff, and I'm doing okay. I sold some plush stuff. But I saw this thing later, and I said, what? I saw these legs sticking. I'm like, what the heck is this thing? Pick it up, hit it up on, it's 90 cents, right? They want for it. It's called Mogu Love. That's the logo on the back. See that? Mogu Love.
Mogu?
I picked it up. I looked it up. These things go for $34 sold.
34?
I don't know why. I don't know. It's some kind of weird huggy doll.
It's like a huggy thing?
I don't know, but who cares? A couple have sold recently for $34 out the door.
It smells like...
It stinks a little.
Yeah, it has an odor to it.
An odor.
And I have a stuffy nose and can smell it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do something with this and
Febreze it and air it out.
It says ham. I mean, I don't want to sneeze. And last, I'll show. This is something I'm gonna play in my own privacy. It's called. You said you had this game when you were little, right?
Yeah, so I had this game when I was a little kid.
Look at
yeah.
this.
Pretty Princess. Now you can be the Pretty Princess.
So I didn't open this up yet. I'm gonna open it up and see what's in it. But if I look, I right away, anything princess or girly could be interesting. And I looked this thing up on eBay. And
well, you're a fan of
this?
The board games and stuff.
Yeah, I like
and most of the board games I don't like to mess with.
If this thing's complete, I might be able to get $30 to $50 for this game, believe it or not.
Because usually, like when we find them, the pieces are missing.
And of course, they tape up these gosh.
Yeah, and
boxes.
then they tape up the boxes and ruin the.
It was only $3, okay, but still, it's the principle. So I'm about to get out the heat gun or the hair dryer and try to loosen this tape out. Look, they put the tape right across the GD box. Oh look, we don't do many unboxings. This might be complete. It's got this lid thing on it. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
good
then you
sign.
lift that up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, I heard some. Maybe everything's
The
inside
jewelry's
here.
that's the jewelry box.
Ooh,
So
baby.
you have to, for this game, I remember this, you would have to collect all the,
pieces.
you collect all the
spinners
jewelry
in there,
pieces, and then you get to be the Pretty Princess.
look at that.
Because, chicks, we like jewelry.
Okay, so let's say the game board's in here. The
So
instructions.
you have like one of each, I think there's 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3,
You up to 4 players. Am I missing one?
4. Yeah,
Nice.
so you have the little pieces.
Thank you. I should have opened this up. Put everything back in there, please.
And then there should be 4 rings. 1, 2,
Come on.
3,
I see the other one right there.
4,
Purple.
5. I see 5 rings.
So it should be 5. Maybe there's
Well,
5
maybe
players.
check. I don't remember now. It's
me
been
see.
like 20-something years since I've played
Ages
this.
5 and up.
And then there's a bunch of little necklaces in here. I think it might be complete. And then there's the little crown.
2 to 4 players. Yes. So maybe the 5th ring is what makes you the pretty princess.
So I think you need to be the pretty princess
Okay.
now.
Look at that. If I put it around, it'd be Joy to the Forest from Star Trek.
There you go.
I don't know, Kat. Looks like we have some radar beams coming over this way. Some
So yeah,
asteroids.
it's just a silly little game for kiddos.
Did this fit inside of there?
Yeah.
Oh, if this is complete, I might be. And it's got a mirror on it. Look at that, I'm pretty. I knew it.
Aw.
I broke a Mylar mirror. How is that possible? It's plastic. This is good. This might be a $40 bill.
Oh, I didn't get to see the comments.
Somebody
I'm
else
sorry,
comment
guys.
so we could say.
Yeah, there were like 3 things that flashed on the screen. I didn't get to
So
see it.
if I can get this pesky tape off of there, this I might be able to sell this for like $30 or $40, maybe more.
Cool.
Yes. I'm not even gonna try. Oh.
No, don't peel it. Don't peel
Ah!
it. Use the hair dryer first.
I'll put her on top. I'll put the pretty princess on top.
For
It's too
stickers
short.
and tape, use the hair dryer a little bit.
That helps loosen up the.
and it'll help dry
adhesive.
out that
It
adhesive.
doesn't dry it out. It loosens it up.
Well, something.
It doesn't dry it out.
Okay.
It makes it tacky again, so you can peel it
It
off.
helps you peel it out.
I wish it dried out.
I thought it did dry it out.
No.
And
It-
that's
no,
and then
the
it
heat-
becomes detached.
It's expansion and contraction. You just heat up the adhesive so it actually peels up.
I thought it
Is
dried
that
it out.
No, it's art. No.
Okay.
Don't try it out.
It made sense to me. Anyway, what else you got?
That's it. I said that was.
That was it?
I'm ending with my pretty princess.
Aw, now you could be a pretty princess. And this baby is up for bids. If anyone out there feels like they need a creepy baby doll.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
so is my
it
Godzilla
is-
fist. If you're
It
looking
is
to
up for auction.
complete your Shogun Godzilla, please bid on this. Anyway,
And this will be listed once I can get the stank out of it.
that's what she said. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyways, please like the video if you like our babbling. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
speaking of that, if you're watching this and you know how to get the stank out of things, whether it's some sort of thing you can't wash, like this plushie guy here, where they say that says don't wash and submerge in water, just surface clean, or leather. Is there a way to take the musty smell, basement smell out of leather? If you know, let us know.
And yeah, put it in the comments below. And as Decay would say, good night, good fright.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you next time on Living
The Scream.
Scream.